Hello, dear friends. First of all, thank you for watching my videos on YouTube, and I'm excited to share another inspiring video with you. Today, I would love to talk about winning attention across social media platforms. It is imperative to win attention in every social network that dominates the screen. First of all, I create 100 pieces of content at scale across all social media platforms, around 100 pieces of content, and I put my soul and heart into growing my audiences every single day, and I'm excited to see big results and which motivate even more to create more, listen to my audience, to build relationships with my people, to help them succeed faster, and because we are always in this business together. And when I started my journey on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, I have been motivated, inspired, and galvanized by so many outstanding people, including Evan Kistel, Brian Solis, Marsha Collier, Glenn Gilmore, and other exceptional thought leaders. uh, I knew from my first tweet, I knew from my first blog, I knew from my first video, I knew from my first piece of content that I was going to achieve big results on social media. This is life. When you surround yourself with smarter people, you become even smarter, more successful, and more educated in the future. I read 100 pages a day, as Warren Buffett suggested, and I always go to the libraries, I always go to co-working spaces, I always go to universities, I always go to everywhere where I can read and where I can educate audiences, and to inspire students to become practitioners and start tasting social media networks. For example, this is the end of 2019, and we are talking about TikTok. Why TikTok is so important? Because so many young people use this network actively, and they make thousands of dollars every single day because they are top influencers already on TikTok. And if you start building your network today, I'm sure that a month later, 2 months later, like a year later, you will have a big audience there, because when there is a will, there is a way. And my example show that hard work always pays off. Hard work always pays off, and also it is it's very imperative and very essential to build your audience on Twitter. Twitter is a cocktail party for marketers, and where you can meet so many gregarious and authentic and inspiring marketers who tweet every day, who help others succeed more. I have always been excited to use this network and to share content. And when I wake up with determination every single day, my first thought is to check out my Twitter, to see notifications, who retweeted me, who liked my content, who commented my content. And you know that in 2015 I ended up in my in the first ranking by Analytica's top 100 B2B influencers. And when I saw myself in this ranking, I was over the moon. And when I shared this news with my family members, we were so happy and so satisfied with my result, because in 2014, 2015, I used to tweet like 50-60 times a day. I used to use so many hashtags, and because in 2014, when I first saw ranking of top 100 B2B marketers, wow, and top 100 influencers, I was very motivated. And when I saw Forbes top 100 marketers list, there were so many people there who started following me. And when I connected with these outstanding thought leaders, I was already on the right path to success, you know. And so today I'm talking about winning attention across social media platforms, and you need to be a marketer, you need to be a storyteller at heart, you need to be a builder at heart to grow social media audiences. And people, I know so many people from Harvard Business School, London Business School, and other top universities who invested $100,000, and they struggled with building their personal brands. And personal brands is very imperative, because when you have a strong personal brand, you can easily publish books, you can easily get invited at top conferences to speak and deliver keynotes, you can easily consult Fortune 500 brands, you can easily collaborate with top thought leaders, and there are many benefits if you have a strong personal brand. And to have a strong personal brand, you need to win attention in every social networks that dominates screen. So I know now what is happening on Twitter, what's happening on Instagram, what's happening on Facebook, what's happening on YouTube, what is happening on Quora, what's happening on Medium, what is happening in email marketing, what's happening in traditional marketing. And I know where people's attention is, and I always create content. I always work my face off to deliver more, to be satisfied at the end of the day, and to hit the bullseye. And I always take bull by the horns. And as a result, I have moved up in the world. I have gained ground. I have gone places, and I have been going from strength to strength. And if you want to go from strength to strength, you need to put in the work and stop complaining, and surround yourself with authentic, successful, and educated people. And I also and for example, I met today many people at universities, at corporate meetings, and they studied at London Business School, they studied at Harvard Business School, they studied at other business schools, and they told me that they never taught personal branding strategies. And I was so curious and asked them why they did not teach them contemporary personal branding strategies. And they told me that they focused more on 90-85 Adidas, KLM, and Nike strategy, marketing strategy, billboard strategy, advertising strategy that existed 30 and 40 years ago. And these people use social networks for entertainment. They spend their time watching films. They spend their time drinking beer with their buddies after work. And they always keep complaining that they can't tweet, they can't download Facebook app, they can't download Twitter app, they can't download Instagram, they can't download Medium, they can't download LinkedIn, share some informative blog posts from Forbes, from Business Insider, from Fast Company, from Fortune, and other leading publications. And my content is very sought after on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and I'm proud to be ranked number one marketing thought leader by Thinkers 360. And not only ranked number one, I also ranked in number one position, like in digital transformation, in AI, in sales, in retail, in procurement, in supply chain, in innovation management, and other in other fields, and I'm very happy. You know why? Because I have created content, and I have published my presentations on SlideShare. I have shared more than 14 books on the web. I have been interviewed from all over the world, from the UK, for example, Analytica, which is based in London, UK, and which is a leading influencer marketing platform and company, interviewed me at the beginning of this year, and where I comprehensively talk about my achievements, my desire, my drive, my achievements, my education, my journey, and thank you to Analytica for this opportunity that allowed me to show my qualities, show my achievements, and which inspired thousands of people all over the world. And I have also been interviewed in a podcast episode by Richard Mead podcast by Hayut Yugev, which is based in Israel, and I was also included among top 7 inspirational success speakers by this podcast, and this podcast interviewed over 100 people, and I was included among 7 people, 7 inspirational, motivational, and galvanizing people who inspired the listeners, and my speech and my talk also motivated other like-minded individuals to achieve more, to produce more content, to put in the work, and to surround themselves with right people. And at the end of this year, I was Thinkers 360, which is based in the United States, asked me to provide my piece, my prediction for digital transformation 2020, and I shared my expertise with Thinkers 360, and I was among top 12 experts, along with Brian Solis, which is my inspiration. Brian Solis is an outstanding leader, and first of all, he's an amazing human being. You know, when you interact with Brian Solis, you know that he's first of all, a great human being. Second, a great expert and thought leader, and everyone enjoys interacting with Brian. And this community, our world is lucky to have such inspirational leader like Brian Solis. And I can't wait to invite Brian in my podcast to inspire my listeners, and it will be a fantastic opportunity for the world. And also LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a fantastic platform for B2B marketing, and because LinkedIn is free, also are those networks. And if you use LinkedIn strategically, it can bring you closer to your business heroes. You know, so many inspiring people used to LinkedIn actively. And I post like 15 or 20 times across social media platforms on LinkedIn. I provide blog posts, I provide motivational quotes, I provide great content, and so many people like every single day, and I'm honored for everyone's attention there. Nowadays, I'm number 1 Georgian on LinkedIn. I have around 23,000 connections, and can you imagine how much effort I have put into growing my LinkedIn? So much, and this shows that hard work always pays off. And if you are very enthusiastic, if you are driven, if you are motivated every single day, you know that you will grow your audience, you will create more content, you will inspire more people will come to your profile and endorse you, like recommend you, and support your journey. And I have not become number 1 marketing thought leader alone, and and teamwork is always behind my success. I love building relationships with my audience. I provide value. I help them. They always enjoy interacting with me, and this is very rewarding for our global economy. I help top European countries in attracting billion-dollar investors from the United States, and I also inspire so many people in State Department, in Fortune 500 brands, in business schools, everywhere, and I'm very honored for everyone's attention. And when I wake up, I know that I'm going to see these amazing people on social media, and this is what makes my life interesting. What makes my life worthwhile. And I'm a very positive person. I'm full of enthusiasm, full of great energy, and at the end of every day, I always ask myself how many people I have helped, and how many people achieved more, how many people created more content, how many people I landed new jobs, how many people achieve more. And this is what makes my life interesting, my friends. You have to be a person of positive energy, of enthusiasm, of positivity, and your positivity and your good qualities must be contagious and infectious for the rest of the world, because my friends good energy and good vibes are always contagious for me from the United States. And I see their vibes and their energy and their great mood in their content, what they share. And if you want to know a person properly and comprehensively, you need to check out what they share every day. If they share by positivity, if they share by good energy, you know that you can build a great things with them ahead. And I'm proud that I have around 125,000 connections on my social media channels, and I have earned this number by dint of my hard work. I have had countless sleepless nights for my success. I used to hit the sack at 6 a.m. This is what I am proud of, my friends. Because I'm number one marketer in the world. I'm also ranked number one in many fields. And also I'm also ranked number 2 global retail tech influencer by Global Data. And who is number one in the ranking? Tamara McClare, which is an inspiring person in technology, and I'm ranked number 2. And and it doesn't matter size of your audience, size of your followers. It matters what kind of great content you share with your audience. For example, if you have 50,000 followers, and you create great content with great hashtags, with great content inspiring, that kind of content can go viral, and that kind of content can dominate the screen, my friends. So winning attention is key to unlocking a number of opportunities in the world. Winning attention helped me get so many recommendations, so many likes, so many consulting sessions, teaching sessions, speaking sessions, training sessions, coaching sessions, mentoring sessions. I mentor big executives in the world, and they go from 0 follower to 10 and 20,000 followers within 2 and 3 years. So this has been everything I wanted to talk about winning attention. And do your best every day. Create content, share more blog posts, and publish more blog posts. You can there are 25 great social media channels that can use for free. For example, Twitter is free, Facebook is free, Instagram is free, Medium is free, Quora is free, and TikTok is free, LinkedIn is free. So everyone should stop living in excuses, and they should start executing, my friends. Thank you very much for your attention, for watching my video, and I look forward to sharing more tactics and strategies, practical tips, marketing. Thank you very much, and see you next time.